Alright, we are T plus 3 minutes and 59 seconds into the launch. We had delays. Original launch time was roughly 9 o'clock. Went off a few hours late, but got off the ground with no problem. Everything looks nominal right now. We had MECO fairing separation, and we're heading towards stage 1 entry burn coming up in the next couple of minutes. Stage 1 is looking fine. It's beginning its tail end, hitting its apogee. Altitude slowly dropping. Speed still increasing. Burning off some of that momentum from the launch. Stage 2 is looking nominal. Running hot and straight. Nice look up the booster of a booster that has seen to date 9 flights, and hopefully has many more. Earlier this evening we had a flight out of the Cape, and that booster was on flight 18. So SpaceX really knocking it out of the park, and again, thank you to SpaceX for allowing these feeds to be out and give us a chance to share them with the public and make comment. Coming up here the next few seconds on that entry burn, 3 of the stage 1 engines will ignite, and then you will see the altitude and speed burn off rather quickly after that, as stage 1 makes it closer to the recovery ship. Once the stage 1 hits the atmosphere, where that atmosphere thickens up, the grid fins will then take over primary, along with the cold thrusters, cold gas thrusters, but they will take over in managing the majority of the steering to get stage 1 back to, of course, I Still Love You, the drone ship for this evening. Day turnaround, which is amazing. Normally they run 40 to 50 up to 60. The booster from earlier this evening that left the Cape was a 62-day turnaround. So to refurbish and get these things ready to fly again, SpaceX is doing a bang-up job, and give them all the credit that they certainly are due for that. We're at an altitude of speed burning off pretty quickly now. We should be coming up fairly shortly on the single engine landing burn. That will bring that stage 1 down to its final landing. Of course, I Still Love You. Stage 2 looking good still. Close to hitting its altitude, just picking up speed now, just over 21,000 kilometers an hour. And stage 1 is down to just above 2 miles. See some lights there. There is the landing burn, that single engine. And you will see the drone ship coming up pretty quickly here. There she is. Those grid fins working hard to steer her down. And we are looking at landing legs being deployed and perfect landing for the Falcon 9. As stage 2 continues on its trip, and we'll be deploying those satellites very near future, and you can catch that on the SpaceX feed. All right, folks. And with that, we will bid you a good evening from Central Florida. Thank you for coming by. If you're a subscriber, we appreciate you coming out and spending some time with us as we do our best to put some of this content out for you all. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you. Please consider subscribing, hitting that bell, so you'll be notified when we have more videos coming your way. I will be live at the Cape on Tuesday. We have the launch for the Cygnus spacecraft. That will be taking the first of the last three resupply missions for Northrop Grumman. They've purchased 3 SpaceX booster flights as they finish out their contract 2 with NASA. So I'll be out there for that launch, streaming it live if everything goes well. If you're in the area and you can stop by, I'd love to see you. Either be at the Banana Creek viewing area or the North Lawn at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Center. Certainly have to buy an admission to get in, but if you are in the area, it's well worth seeing a launch from roughly 6 miles or so from the pad. A lot of fun. So with that, I will say good evening. Thanks again. Thank you to SpaceX, and we look forward to seeing you at the next launch. Papa D, I'm out.